I'm coming into her hometown. You know, the crowd was cheering like crazy, so I just had to stay focused on the task at hand.
Is there any particular matchup that you think makes sense for you coming off of this win?
No, you know, I'm just going to enjoy it, enjoy the victory, enjoy my family, enjoy the holidays.
No, I was meant for the spotlight, and I'm going to continue to be in the spotlight, and I will be back, and I'm going to have the belt one day. I'm 22 years old. I have a long time, so I have the best team in the world, and it's finally like really come together as a perfect gym for me, so I'll be back.
I'll tell you this first. I had been, I wanted to play the bad guy a little bit for this. I was like, there's no way you'd be the nice guy with Sage. And, I want to talk, maybe get him to engage in me a little bit. And maybe make him step out of his character and, talk some crap maybe. And he didn't the whole time. I'm like, he's just such a sweet kid and he's not going to do it. But it came out in the fight. And, you saw how the fight went down. And I think that helped me. And so what he said was, when he stood up out of my guard, he was like, get up. And he was like standing right over me. I was like, no, why don't you come down? I thought your jiu-jitsu's better than mine, because he said that in the show. And then I got up. I was like, what, you tired? He's like, no, I never get tired. I gotta say, I like Sage with an edge. And then when he blacked my eye and he cut me, and he was like, ooh, that looks good. Like he was talking some crap. I like that. I like that he came out a little bit. This cut though, I had lied to everyone. I cut this 3 weeks before the CM Punk fight. I got 21 stitches in this eye. I didn't want to tell anyone that, but yeah, and he opened it right back up. So I only got 8 stitches now. Yeah, I did some Googling, and yeah, he said he wants to come back. He said he wants to come back. Said he wants, he wants a marquee fight. I think he'd look at me and think, oh, that's a nice fight for me. I think maybe he'll take that bait. But for real, I'm a big fan of his, and it'd be an honor to fight him. I'd love that, and that's another. He's a bigger UFC star than me. So I just, like I said, big names make nice trophies. I'm gonna keep punching up. I'm not gonna call out some guy that no one knows. You know what I mean? I gotta say big names. I'm tossing up a Hail Mary. Again, like I did with the CM Punk. If it doesn't happen, that's okay. If it does, that'd be great. I'd love that. I'd love to see him back. I'd love to see Dan Hardy come back and fight anyone. I'd definitely like to see him fight me.
I mean, part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I am able-bodied and able-minded. I don't want to be a guy that, they're like, oh, he's falling apart and he's a little punchy and maybe it's time to stop. I've had a great run. I've been a world champion. I've been a top contender. I've been a poster boy for an organization, for sponsorships. I've been able to do a lot. And I do have a lot on my plate, and it's also a tough way to make a living. I'm getting in there every day and grinding. And this is my 4th fight this year, and no matter how you skin it, if you're in a camp, you have to make that your main focus. And I have a lot of things that I want to focus on. So if I don't draw a line and say I'm going to stop here, I'll keep going, and I'll keep going, and I'll keep going, because it's a great mate. There's great margins in the fight game. It's a great experience. It's fun, even though it's difficult, but I just feel like it's time.
So if you win, you're prepared to face Cyborg next if that's what they say. No issue, right? Well, I know I don't look too far ahead in the future. If you would have asked me in my last fight, do I want to fight for 145-pound title, I would have just said, well, I don't know, I have this fight in front of me. We take one fight at a time. That's the only way I can really look into it. But I'm always open to whatever comes my way.
I'm going to keep this fight with Jermaine. I feel like, and I've said this a lot before, I don't ever want my career to be defined around one fighter or one. I mean, that's the big talk. Everybody asked me about the Cyborg talk, and before the big talk was the big Ronda talk. Still Ronda. People ask about the rematch. There's more fighters than Ronda and Jermaine. So, all right, sorry, Ronda and Cyborg.